just to piggyback off of what we were talking about as far as the great music you all created. Diddy made a controversial comment, a statement. I think it was last month, may have been a
Yeah.
month before last, but he said that R&B is dead.
Uh-huh.
So I like to ask the R&B artists that I grew up listening to because we always refer back to the 90s as that golden era of R&B. Do
Yeah.
you feel that R&B is dead?
I first off, I shout out to Diddy. Um, that's fam bam. Like we're all on the same umbrella. We're on Arista Records. Bad Boys on Arista. So, been seeing Diddy my entire career, and I feel like Diddy has a right to express himself that way if that's how he feels. You know, he put the music out, and the response was different because the R&B has changed. It's not dead. It's just changed. You know, she looked different. She feels different. She is different. You know, she has a
Mm,
different swag to her. Like she got hip hop elements to her. You know what I mean? She got pop elements to her. She has reggaeton elements. Um she got Afrobeat. She got everything now because
yeah.
it's you know what I mean. So everything has kind of fused and changed. If you really think about it, no core music is just itself anymore. There's isn't just pure. There's some pure country, but those aren't the ones that go number one. Kane Brown is going number one in country music. Look
Mm,
him up.
mm,
So um, Taylor Swift, some of her stuff was considered country, but she pop, and then she also put a little drip on her music too. Look at Ed Sheeran. Like there's the lines are blurred. It's just music now. So in one sense of what he's saying, the way R&B used to be is he's right. That form is dead. That the form of exactly how that style used to be and how it resonated to audiences and how it was received. That could possibly be dead on a large scale. It's not dead as far as like we still listen to it. We do shows and we see the people still come out and they represent for it. But as far as like somebody putting out a song and it going number one and being that old school vibes, I mean, I don't know. We'd have to see if it's gonna swing back around. But as of right now, you know, the Chris Brown R&B is more likely to end up at number one versus an older R&B artist coming out with just straight old school R&B. And sure, the Four Tops and the Shy Lights and everybody else, from back in the day, the Whispers and all them felt like when we came out, they're like, man, these boys and toe R&B up, like you know what I mean. So in
yeah.
every era, you always gonna feel like the next era took what you had and turned it into something else. And either you're gonna love it or you're gonna sometimes not like it. But at the end of the day, everything has to evolve, man. Life is gonna consistently evolve, and you just gotta go with it, no matter whether you like the changes or not. This is a part of it.
Right, right. What I felt was I felt what he was saying, the essence, because he had made some clarity to it, like the essence of what we were accustomed to. One thing
Yeah,
that he pointed out that I agree with, there are no bridges in R&B songs like they used to be. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And not every single R&B artist was doing that back then, but a lot of it is kind of like it's like rap. Like it feels like R&B said, you know what, rap is winning right now. We're gonna do this. Like, and sometimes you'll have a great R&B song, and then they'll have a rap feature on it. And I'm like, nah, we don't need that. We need just the R&B essence of it. So
yeah. You gotta change with the time, though. People gotta understand like there's different rules to things. Like Spotify has an algorithm. Like if you put it on, there's an algorithm to how you make music on Spotify. And a song that starts out, I think, with a verse first, it doesn't calculate it properly with the algorithm. Like, so you got to start it with a hook. And songs are usually like 2:15 to 2:30 now. Like, there's like two
yeah,
verses. It's like a hook, a verse, a hook, a verse, and out of there. Like hook out of there. And sometimes it's a hook, a long verse, a long, long, long hook, and then some like scatting or whatever, then hook and out of there. So nowadays, most of the song is hook. You know what I mean? Whereas back in the day, there was an actual formula. It was like hook, this, like so. The formula is broken, and I think it's because it has to cater to the short term attention.
Mm,
the short-term attention span of everybody. Everything is instant right now. We're talking about back when you had to wait to call somebody
true.
if you call me and I'm on my call and I got somebody on call waiting, my phone is busy to you.
Right.
Nowadays, you can add 100 people to a call. It's no big deal. So
Mhm.
everything is instant. Like if you want food, instant. You go call DoorDash, Uber Eats, whoever. You get everything instant. Amazon. You don't even got to leave your crib no more. You can build.
Right.
If you want to do a podcast, you can go online, buy the whole everything to get the podcast. They'll deliver it to your door and deliver you food. You can go on YouTube, learn exactly how to do everything. You can be a doctor if you go on YouTube enough, and you just won't have to pay for it. But you can learn
Mm,
everything from the comfort of your home now, and that's just how it is. Attention span is this long. So even if you put out a video online and it's 2 or 3 minutes, that's too long. People will fast forward that. If you send a message to someone and it's too long, they're not reading it.
yep.
So you can't make music that just disregards that because then people won't listen. So you have to shorten the music. Putting a bridge, you put the bridge on the song at the concert. Hit them with the
Mm,
part they know. You know what I mean? Do it live. Like you can still do what you want to do, but
mhm.
you still gotta like it's life is a conversation. It's a relationship with you and the audience. So you gotta cater to what they love and what they like too, along with what you want it to be. So maybe make the record short on your album, put it out, and then when you go live, throw that bridge on
Yeah, that's dope. Great info right there. Let's see, he put the cheat code out there for all the artists that are out there. That's
Don't
dope. I
give
like
up,
that.
you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up.